Hello, it's me, Ryan, and...
It's me, Ryan. And hello 2019. This is our first vlog of 2019. And yes, it is the 19th of January.
Yeah. The reason why we've had a bit of a break from vlogging is because we've been focusing on our podcast. We can't juggle 2 full-time jobs and also vlogging and also starting a new hobby that we know nothing about.
Of
that
course.
Makes any sense.
And you might think, oh well, why are you saying that? Surely you've only done one. No, we want to put out a few, so when you go and see them, you're not just you have a few.
There isn't just one podcast to listen to.
Yeah, it's always when you find someone new who you listen to a podcast, you want a few that you can actually listen to. You know what I mean? Not just one. And then, so we're doing a few.
Yeah. And looking at a website name, etc., to host it, blah 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 blah.
Yes.
So yes. Anyways, guess what? We're back.
By unpopular demand.
Yes, no one has been asking where we are. Actually, no, a lot.
A lot of people.
Yeah. And we've been like inside ourselves, we've been like, we will come back. Like, don't worry. Like, we understand that you missed the content that we've been putting out for some god-forsaken bizarre reason. We are still in our pajamas.
Today is going to be a pajama day. Catherine's coming around in actually probably in 2 hours time.
Yeah.
I'm going to make chicken fajitas, and we're going to watch a film. And
it's gonna be a nice day.
We haven't seen our fridge.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing some reading, and I was catching up on Drag Race because I tried to watch it at 1:30 last night, but I couldn't because I was far too tired.
Yeah. Basically, it's gonna be a nice day because we're back onto YouTube.
Yes.
Because we took a little bit of a break, a well-deserved break after Vlogtober and Vlogmas.
For F's.
That's fair. It is. And I've got some exciting news to tell you in this vlog. Some of you might have already guessed it, but I definitely have some exciting news to tell you. So stay tuned for that.
What is it?
Why don't you know it?
Turn the camera off and tell me.
Bye guys.
Right, I have something to show you because Ryan.
What?
Nice, please.
You a cup of tea?
I have. Get in focus, man. I have not missed this camera. I have something to show you, and Mark, well, he's not my stepdad, but technically he is my stepdad. They're not married, my mum and Mark, but they've been together for like 15, 16 years, so they may as well be. And he is very good at growing plants and making like cool things for the home and being a botanist, like that kind of vibe. Like, he's really good at stuff like that, as he is a multitude of other things. He would call himself a jack of all trades and a master of none. And
I would call him
that's been bleeped out. But he made this for me and Ryan. He's made a few more, and I'd said, oh, they're really, really cool. And my mum and him have a few in their house. And anyway, he made me one, and it's really, really lovely. And I'm going to show you it. They're super, super cool. Can you see? It's like, I'll zoom in a bit, but I'll show you it big first. I'm going to move the elephant. Yes, the elephant. Out the way. It's like its own ecosystem, so we don't ever have to water it. It'll always just keep growing, and the water will evaporate off and then like condense, and then it'll just keep growing and growing in the moss. How beautiful is that? Excuse my hair, please. My god, I've just actually looked into the viewfinder and realised what I look like. It looks like it's its own story. Like, there should be little characters in there because it's like its own little place. It should be like a Pixar story theme. You can just see someone like reading a book underneath the little tree in the field. It's really magical. I really absolutely love it, to be honest. Really, really, we love it. So thank you, Mark, because it's really, really lovely.
Now, even though we haven't been vlogging for a couple of weeks, my name's life does still continue, and
yeah, it's like the Matrix, it doesn't stop.
No, yeah, we're just characters in your screen. It's not all real, or etc.
Your imagination.
Yeah. We didn't vlog yesterday, because like we said earlier on, this is the first day we're back to vlogging, and it's a good thing that we didn't vlog yesterday because we had a bit of a heated discussion, didn't we, darling?
No, I can't remember that. No, of course. Yes, I do remember that heated discussion. I'd like to forget that heated discussion.
Yes, why?
Because I was in the wrong as usual.
Yeah, but because we argued, you said some harsh things, and I said some harsh things. So yesterday...
And I stand by them.
So to make it up to Aiden, I have decided to treat Aiden to 2 cakes from a business in Durham, and it's called It's All About the Cake, and inside is some cornflake tarts. So we're going to have those later on, aren't we, darling? Yeah?
Very excited.
Now, speaking of cake, I I have went back to Slimming World, and in my first week, which was last week, I lost £5.5, which is why, now I know I understand that I don't look any different to the last time you saw me, because that was at Christmas. But since then, I did all the Christmas chocolate and all the Christmas treats, etc, etc. So I had more weight to lose. So well done me for losing £5.5 the first week. But because of it, I've actually fitted into a smaller size pyjama set that I got for Christmas that I was like, oh, this is going to be the wrong size, but hopefully when I lose weight I'll fit into it. And I've fit into it. I think it's a bit more of like a wide fit kind of pyjama top, but it's still the size down, darling.
It's been mislabeled.
Yeah, it's been mislabeled. But never mind. Right, we're going to enjoy a cup of tea and we'll soon have those cakes. And we'll see you shortly.
Hello, just my eyes, how are you? Give it some time to focus. There you go, camera. I'm going to make chicken fajitas, and it's very, very easy, to be honest. Very easy. Anyone can make chicken fajitas. Anyone. Unless, for some reason, you don't have a kitchen, which you can't.
What?
Well, I said anyone can make fajitas, but if you don't have a kitchen, then you can't.
Who doesn't have a kitchen? You're struggling. Show them the gin glasses.
I shall show you our gin glasses. These are the, oh. We got some gin glasses, and they were really good offer actually. They were like £12 for 6, which is pretty good, and they're from Collectibles. Each. Yeah, they're from Collectibles. There was an offer in the window, so Ryan, snap that up.
That is. Because they're from Collectibles, they'll probably last longer.
Yeah.
Than in comparison to getting them
Therefore.
from a cheaper store or anything. But they were massively reduced. We didn't have any gin glasses.
No.
And because we've been sent a lot of gin recently, we had to.
For deaths. And then, there was something else I was going to tell you, but I can't remember what it is. If it comes to us, I'll tell you, but I'll quickly show you how to make these fajitas. Look who's here! Hello! She's back! 2019 Catherine, everybody!
Still
Joe,
the same face,
Rachel,
bitch.
Ross, Chandler, Monica, Phoebe.
Because I love my friends.
Yes.
And these two.
There's no tortillas yet, but guac, some salsa, some nachos, this is the mixture, ooh. Some sour cream, some cheese, and hungry people. Did you enjoy your fajitas?
Yes. I'm now incredibly quite tired all of a sudden, and I'm not entirely sure why. So Ian's gonna make us a cup of coffee. Show them before the last one's eaten.
These are Catherine's muffins, slanty muffins.
Yeah. The two sins are
delicious. Yes, these are the ones that we've eaten. And we're just sat down and we're watching Lady Bird, and I'm enjoying it. It gets funnier as the film goes on, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good. We're gonna have a cup of coffee and chill for a bit longer.
Bye.
Bye, Catherine.
Goodbye, good people. Goodbye.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I've had a wonderful time. Stuffed my face with fajitas.
Fabulous.
Watched a good movie.
Thanks for making those cupcakes.
Oh yeah, and I made cupcakes as well.
They were delicious.
Yeah.
They smell good.
Do what? It's Jimmy Choo.
Oh, that'll be right.
Right, bye Catherine.
Goodbye.
What we're doing now?
Podcasts. 10 of them.
Okay, so we have been playing around with the microphones and the podcast. I don't think I said it in this video, but it's when we vlog, we know when a video is complete, and we know that there is visual footage, there is audio footage. Audio, what's the word I'm looking for? Recording. There is sound and something for you to watch. Yeah, audio, yeah. But the podcast, we don't know if this sounds clear, if there's really bad background noise, if the volume is like too high, too quiet, etc, etc. So we're learning as we go.
Put it to me.
By demand, Aiden says put it to me.
What Ryan means is, so if I did a tester to make sure it was all coming through at the correct levels, and then like I didn't just want to listen to it on my headphones, so I went in my car and played it like we were playing a podcast on the car to make sure that it sounded good. And it did. It sounded quite good.
Now you got this guitar, didn't you, darling?
Yeah. So
for
this
Christmas.
is my Christmas present off my dad, and I can't play it. I didn't ever know how to play the guitar, so like, don't be thinking I'm going to just start jamming away. But I got this guitar and I want to learn. So I've been using Fender Play, and it's absolutely fab. It's a really cool app, and this is not sponsored, but you can sponsor us if you want and save us £10 a month. Thank you. So I thought I would just show you that I've been practicing a few things. So I can do a G chord, like that, and then I can also do a C chord, like so. That's really it.
Wait, no,
I did this.
Explain that for the first couple of weeks.
The riff of With or Without You from U2. You ready? You ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well done. Explain what happens when you start learning the guitar.
Your fingers hurt because it's obviously the strings like cut into your fingers and it knocks. So
you can't really learn that quick.
No,
the first couple of weeks because it becomes painful.
My fingers have started to get calluses on. You know what I mean? To get harder so I can handle playing.
Yeah. And then you'll be able to learn quicker because it'll hurt less.
Yeah, I'll keep going and I'll show you me progression. As it happens.
Yes.
In real time.
Right, what we're going to have now, mister, now that you're up?
We are going to have some cornflake tart and custard. You did this on purpose to me.
I know.
To make me get up, because you wouldn't bloody do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to watch The Good Place, because unfortunately we caught up with 3 seasons, and now we have to watch them bloody weekly, which is a one. Sorry that Ryan's got to bleep that. I know it creates more work for you when I do swear. So I'll stop.
Okay, cornflake tart, please.
Okay. Hello, and it is now 1:45 in the morning, and it's time to go to bed. Actually, I'm going to go to bed and read a little bit. Ryan has gone to bed already, and he did have some news for you, like he said at the beginning of this video, but he's forgotten to say it. So tune in to our next video, and Ryan will mention all about that. And it's bloody good news, actually, but it's not for me to say. It's for him. Now, just before I go to bed, I will just quickly mention I have deleted, not the accounts, but all the apps, social media apps from my phone. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the news app, Apple News app, because I am just completely sick. The reason why I have gotten rid of the apps, not the accounts, so I still will go on, of course. I still want to interact with you wonderful people. I still want to keep my Facebook account and Twitter and Instagram, but it was becoming far, far too prominent in my life, social media. Whereas I would wake up in the morning and before I'd even roll over and say morning to Ryan, I would go on like Facebook, Instagram, where I'd come in from work, sit down and like spend half an hour on Facebook before I then made dinner. It was far too much time. I think it was coming up where I was spending hours and hours, and you know, Apple, the iPhone has that new thing on now where you can like see how much time you've been spent on certain apps. Facebook was coming up like 10 hours. No, that's far, far, far too much time wasted on social media when nothing gets done. And I couldn't have that anymore for me. So it's gone. So I will be less, not that I particularly post much anyway, because sometimes I think with Twitter, I write a tweet and then think, oh, who needs to know this? Like it's not interesting. So I delete it. So I don't ever tweet because I can't just write any old crap and put it on Twitter. I just can't do it. Same with Facebook and Instagram. I will still post now and again, and of course our joint Twitter accounts, like Ryan and Aiden on Twitter and Ryan and Aiden on Instagram, that will continue always to keep going. It has to, but just my personal accounts won't have much activity happening for the foreseeable future. But enough of me waffling on. If you've enjoyed this video, please give a big thumbs up. If you're new to this channel or you haven't already, click that subscribe button, and also click that notification bell so you're notified whenever we upload a new video. Bye guys.